if I recall well, where does this interest come from? It's from a beautiful video called The Birthday Suit by brilliant Canadian video artist Lisa Steele. She is on camera. It was, I think, her 20th or 30th birthday. She tries to talk about herself through every scar on her body. So she is naked in front of the camera. It's as if a human being is telling you, forget my name, forget my family history, forget where I am from, look only at the scars of my body and they will tell you who I am. It's exactly this that I'm doing to photographs, forgetting the description that the photograph contains and looking only on the body of the picture, the scars on the print, the scars on the negative, and trying to understand what this object went through. I work normally on photographs that I don't find in archives. I bring photographs to the Arab Image Foundation's archives and I do not look in the Foundation's archive for inspiration. It's the opposite. So it's exactly like archaeologists go make excavations and the outcome of those excavations end up in the museum. So the outcome of my research end up at the Arab Image Foundations, and this is how I relate to photographers like Van Leo or photographers like Hashim al-Madani or other anonymous photographers that might have left images in family albums. Anyone can take photographs in the 50s and 60s, so many of the photographs in family albums are not authored. And this does not make them less interesting for me. Maybe I know less about them, yeah, I wish I knew more. This exhibition is an exception in the sense that in this exhibition I look at the history of the Arab Image Foundation and I look at the practices that happened in it outside my practice. If you follow the life of a picture, you realize that it goes through different transactions. If you sell a picture, this is another transaction, or if you buy a picture, this is another transaction. If you reproduce a picture for the sake of doing something with it, you are pushing it on a path of several transactions. So you're subjecting it to another transaction. And I'm interested in what happens to a photograph after every transaction. And this is why I allow myself in this exhibition to look at the history of the Arab Image Foundation and even push my reflection in directions where other people researched images and brought them to the Arab Image Foundation's collection. It's really like on demand. You can call the image when you need it and it will come back to you, and you can call it the next day and it will come back to you the same. Maybe next day you will see more images. If you look for a picture of a famous personality or a not famous personality, if that person has a Facebook account, you will find that picture. So it functions like an archive in the sense that you can recall it when you need it, and I hope it will be recalled as much as you want in the future. So 50 years from now, you will still be able to watch a video that you have taken 50 years ago. Now you don't realize the impact of this, but it's going to be major. It's going to be major. And the fact that they are kept on a cloud, preserved, I hope they will be preserved for 50 years. I don't know what will happen to this cloud 50 years later. But if it is preserved, it's great. It's so relieving. So you don't really worry about preserving the original. There's no more any original. And from that perspective, the virtual archive is by far more liberating than an object archive. We don't have a USB that's 50 years old. We don't have a computer file that is 50 years old. I don't know what will happen. If they will age, I'm interested to see, like, you've seen in this exhibition photographs aging, they leave scars, they are subdued to wrinkles, channeling, or in the case of negatives, and you wonder if there is something similar that is going to happen, corrosion or corruption of data, because data does get corrupted as well. But I don't know if preservation will save it.